I found a map where the only way in which you can start this scenario is by using the guided magic upgrade on the wizard monkey. Because you can't place a monkey down anywhere else on the track unless you clear these debris for either 1500 or 2000 or 2500. So we are literally stuck within this circle until we can do something about our current scenario here. Our coverage of the track is very short. Now I would like to go up to Arcane Blast, but I do wonder if we need Intense Magic first before we can actually proceed forward. That was just about, otherwise it would have escaped our grasp there. We've got a lot of wines around here, but our options are very limited here. A bunch of green balloons. This could be a very problematic round actually, because if we leave the red balloons for too long, then they will just be away from our range, which that was not the case. Intense magic time. So yeah, this is a really cool looking map, but obviously we cannot put any monkeys anywhere else on the entire map at all. We have to clear these debris. Now, can we get away with not getting monkey sense, or do we have to get monkey sense first and then go up to arcane mastery? And it looks like we're going to need some monkey sense, or can we manipulate our targeting so that we can hit the most powerful balloons at the start of the scenario, but then go all the way up to the other things? Oh my gosh, one! I refuse to accept monkey sense supremacy, but we're definitely... Come on, Harry, you've got this. You definitely got this, Harry. Alright, some of these red balloons look like they are getting away from the track here, which is not... Ooh, that was pretty close. Can we still get away with trying to get Arcane Mastery sooner rather than later? These yellow balloons are obviously a bit of a curse, and that blue balloon looks like it was about to get away. Anything else to try and cover on the... Oh, could we do it? Can we get Arcane Mastery? Oh, we've got pink balloons to contest with. Oh, this is looking very, very bad. Yeah, I expected this to be difficult. Yeah, we're going to need that tiny bit more range to have that tiny bit more coverage and be able to attack sooner. Come on. Take them all down. I see a yellow balloon. I see a yellow balloon. New year, same opponent defeating us. How about, game, you allow me to be victorious, and in exchange, I do not die to yellow balloons in the future. Oh my god, that was brilliant. Green balloons, though. A little bit of a worry here. Yellow balloons, take out the yellow balloons. Of course, you're not going to take them out quickly enough. Bunch of green balloons at the back. Oh, what a snipe that was. If it didn't bend around like that, then that would have been toast for me. Yeah, this is going to be much easier now that A, we got more power per projectile, and number two, we have more range, which is probably even more important in this case. Yeah, things are flying along swimmingly well now. We're going to free this part over here. Either one of these two bottom ones. That top right one is a bit of a scam at this given point in time. Right, it is time for some coverage of the map finally with a sniper, and we definitely need it because we've got purple balloons here, and purple balloons will always give us some issues. Okay, we need Full Metal Jacket alongside some Shrapnel Shot as well. We're going for the Axis of Havoc today, but obviously you wouldn't get the achievement in a custom map, but it's just nice to revisit every once in a while. All tier 5 snipers in one game of chimps. Okay, more purple balloons to give us annoyance here. Are we able to take all of these down? Yes, we are. When it comes to any 2TC with a wizard and a sniper, like, it's very ideal to have in consideration that you could have a cripple Moab alongside an archmage, but do keep in mind that you have to actually purchase those upgrades in the first place. So when you are trying to deal with, let's say, round 45, you wouldn't be able to hand out enough bullets to be able to pop all of the purple balloons. because that's really annoying. Like, camo purples are usually one of the first benchmarks when it comes to a wizard being the only thing that can pop camo balloons. But you're obviously sacrificing attack speed in order to get to this. So we're going to open up another one now, and oh, that's got water on it. Very interesting. What about the one up here? This one's good. That one's good. It's really nice that they implemented a water tile over here. Water platform. Okay, this one is going to be the middle cross path. Have some wide coverage of the field here. Perhaps I should have gone up to large caliber. But I think we should be good where we are. Yeah, we're good where we are. What happened if we open up this one at the top here? 2.5k for that one. Okay, this one is going to be our elite defender. And unfortunately, you have to sacrifice lead popping in order to be able to pop camo balloons. Camo purples, no thank you. Be gone, please. As of the time of this recording, my recent video on the Permanent Brew and Elite Defender 2 Tower Chimps has got an astronomical amount of views on it. I didn't expect it to get like 9k views as of the time of this recording, so I fully appreciate each and every single one of you that has looked at that video, liked it, subscribed from it, left a comment, or just your time on it is thoroughly appreciated. It's very good that this wizard are inside of these walls because they might be sniped, even though friendly fire is definitely off. I definitely checked with the top monkey of the entire kingdom of monkeyhood in this game, and they definitely can vouch that there is no such thing as friendly fire. Their projectiles, their weaponry, their aim, it's just that unified that they cannot possibly hurt one another, even though you do sometimes lay battery to the entire track with a bunch of mortar shells. I do a lot of cuts in my videos just because it takes out the boring parts of the game, or it takes out times when I'm not really talking and I'm not showing an important round. So it's not like I'm doing anything shade in the background, which some people believe that I do when it comes to cuts within a video. It's just that I'm a content creator and I need to make the video somewhat interesting for people to stick around. Otherwise it feels like I'm wasting your time and I'm wasting my time just having every single portion of the video in the video, all of the recording in a video. So I think some people need to realize that at times that there's going to be cuts, but it's not like, say, on a important round. So let's say round 63 for example, that has a huge bunch of ceramics, which will obviously have like a few factors in place which you could possibly understand. So let's say if we have Spearfoot Forest on the track, then you should know that, well, Spearfoot Forest solos round 63, so there's no point including it in the video if I don't feel like it's important. But some people think that it's a fake run, or this is fake, or that is fake. Man, it's just completely unnecessary to say that. Purple balloons galore, but we have ourselves our sniper support. If they were in a second category, they could be supports. They're definitely not magical. And I don't think any ordinary citizen can just pick up a military grade sniper and just be able to use it without any training. But support, you know, you have a worker that can just create sentry guns, which could also be military purposes. Like in Call of Duty, the kill streak of the sentry gun. Yes, military equipment that costs billions can just be incapacitated by a single swing of a knife. And I also reckon a few years ago, when AI voice was not a thing, that people would not comment, "Does your voice sound AI? Your voice sounds AI. Why does your voice sound AI? Is your voice AI?" I hate AI. I hate replacing people with AI out of sheer laziness, or just replacing people in general. Like, for some people it helps them out because they may be incapable of being able to voice, or be able to make art, or be able to make music, because of a certain circumstance in their life that prevents them from being able to organically create it. But I think ultimately, at the end of the day, AI is only used to help people, to replace people. Just like, I don't know, the Industrial Revolution replaces people back in the 1800s. I'm always one of those people that can have a questionable stance on something, but I feel like at times it's important to talk about this sort of stuff because it is an everyday factor from now on, because people keep constantly mentioning it. I think our save up is good at the moment. We're going for the Archmage and then we'll see what we can do from there. Also, if you're wondering why I'm not using the supply drop ability to get more cash, and that is because in chimps you cannot get more cash. As you just saw there, the ability gave us nothing. Round 76. This is looking very problematic here. Oh, we got through that. We was doing enough damage there to ensure that there wasn't a population overflow like bacteria multiplying. Round 78 here. Be able to clear all of this up. Despite there being more ceramics on this round, we don't have to worry about the regrow factor potentially being a hindrance towards our entire run. We are 4k away now from the greatest bearded individual to ever exist within the Bloons universe. And round 78 is cleared up, with that bonus damage against camo balloons being a very nice attribute here. Okay, round 79. This is going very well here. They not enter the inner circle here, and we can buy Archmage now. Yeah, we can't get away with the the middle cross path because we won't have any camo coverage, and also we need that additional pierce and range at the start of this scenario. Like right now, obviously we could get away with it, but at the very start, no, we wouldn't be able to do that. ZFFEMPH going very well here, and that is round 80. Round 81 going very well here. If the start of a round wasn't giving us any problems, then the end of a round is most likely not going to give us any problems, since we are able to destroy all of these behemoths made out of helium and plastic and, well, metal. These sci-fi spaceships go boom. I think Elite Sniper will be the best one to get first. Also, it enables our other snipers on the field to attack at a faster rate. I know it says that it enables them to reload faster, but that paraphrases into the same thing. Round 84 deal with the the MOABs first, and the BFBs are kind of being kept at bay thanks to the main MOAB here. ZFFEMPHs are going to be taken down here. The Archmage is our main popper here, but obviously these snipers are very important when it comes to our coverage here. Being able to store them in place, deal certain kinds of damage to targets in which we wouldn't be able to damage otherwise. Purple balloons, I'm talking about you. And there goes the rest of the round there. Again, I just feel like there are cuts that I need to make within a video, because some parts of a video are just not necessary to show, and you're not missing out on anything important, like, let's say, round 98, for example, or round 95, or round 100. And nothing really happens when it comes to, you know, between the beginning and the end of popping the bad layer. We'll get Cripple MOAB first, because I feel like this is going to be more important of the two here. We will get Elite Defender, obviously, but I feel like we're going to need that additional damage against DDTs in order to go through this in the long run here. This is obviously for the large hordes of ceramics on the field here. But if it's just like a single ceramic, then this thing is next to useless. It needs to be able to utilize its bouncing bullet upgrade. Round 90, DDTs afloat. And there they go. Just like that. Okay, super fortified ceramics, not a worry here. The Archmage, while it's not very good against hordes of super fortified ceramics, we are definitely very good at this given point in time. Oh my goodness sakes, I was a bit concerned about that huge horde of ceramics up there. Or perhaps I do need a Elite Defender first, because I am kind of struggling here when it comes to the huge hordes of super ceramics here. So let's get this so that hopefully our endeavors against them become much better, especially with the fact that we can attack faster the further that they get along the field. But obviously this part of the track is locked off, or this part of the track is locked off, or that part of the track is locked off. You get what I mean. Okay, DDTs, stun them in place. This is kind of like the point in the game where I don't want you to decamouflage because these guys do bonus damage against camo balloons. But it's just part of your DNA, Archmage. After we get the Cripple Moab, what are we going to be using the rest of our money on? Or are these the only towers in which we need in order to defeat this scenario? I would like to get another tower on the field, preferably one on the water platform, but then the question is, what can I put on the field that will benefit us greatly? Probably an aircraft carrier to help with the bad on round 100. But I don't know. Okay, here we go. Round 95 DDTs. Not a problem whatsoever here. It's just the ceramics inside that I'm more concerned with, just like with everything else. If it's not the big targets, but there's the masses of smaller targets on the inside which are going to get us. Fortified Moab's been a bit of a pain in the backside at the beginning of round 96. I'm just going to say this, and it might be a controversial opinion. In some cases, round 96 is more difficult than round 98 because you've got 3 different balloon speeds in which you need to cater for at the very start of a round. But on round 98, you're starting with only 2 different forms of speed. You've got the fortified BFBs and the ZOMGs, but on this round, you've got the fortified Moabs, then you've got the BFBs and the ZOMGs. Round 97, they're trickling between the 2 different targets. I do put you on strong so that you're not targeting the first target. I hope that makes sense. Okay, but I would like a cheap tier 5, but I don't think I can get one. Obviously we can't get a well, a fish of any kind because you have to place the beast handler down first nearby the body of water. I don't know about our options. We definitely can't get the final harmonic. That's definitely a given fact. Okay, round 98 going very well here, I think. Yeah, the Cripple Moab is keeping... Oh my god, they are kind of leaving the plains here. Need something else. What if I put the Cripple Moab to first so we can do additional damage against the ceramics whenever they are at the front of a track, because the ZMGs are less important than the fortified BFBs to deal with, and I hope that with this one change we are able to deal with the fortified targets first. Hopefully, oh, this is looking promising. Yeah, one change is to be able to deal with this. Brilliant. Okay, round 99. Fortified DDTs, let us hold you in place. Hold you in place. Okay, can we do this with just 4 towers on the field? The Apprentice in the cage, but obviously the Axe of Havoc supporting the Apprentice. Every Apprentice requires their support of... Oh my goodness sakes, this is going down very well. Oh my god, our Apprentice can't even fire at these. And there is the scenario right then and there. That was a brilliant scenario. I think the only hugely difficult parts is obviously the very beginning, trying to ensure you can micro with your guided magic wizard at the very start of the round of the scenario there. The start and also the very, very late portions of the game were the most difficult. Mid-game, pretty easy with these 4 towers in place here. And there we go, a custom map which I think is incredibly interesting. You can only start with the wizard, unless you can find another start, but I can't think of like... I can't picture a ZD starting or a bird beast handler starting because there's just too many balloons to try and cover. And obviously you need to open up the other portions of the track in order to be able to put down more beast handlers. Can't picture an alchemist starting, so I think guided magic wizard is the only way in which you can start this map. If you're the creator of this map, then please let me know if there are other starting towers, but I can just only see the guided magic wizard being able to start this map. Imagine if they made guided magic more expensive in the future, so therefore placing the wizard down and then trying to get that upgrade is impossible. I can just picture Ninja Kiwi doing that sort of thing. But that was really interesting. Elite Defender once again, 384, 359, and 178,000. It's nice to be able to do a chimp scenario that is not like a challenge like 2TC or 2MP or some other alternate scenario. Thank you all so much for watching and take care of yourselves, people.